Alrighty, here we go with our zoomed in, baby, version of these economic weekly events. What's going on this week that's going on in terms of the economy that'll help us a little bit. So, obviously, to start the week, we have some pretty important reports regarding homes. The home market, obviously, pretty important. We obviously want a strong housing market, and to keep that up. On Monday, not too much going on. We have the Home Builders Index, which will be an important one to look at. Starting Tuesday, we have the housing starts, and we also have building permits. So there you go. 10, I don't know necessarily what advanced services is referring to there on Tuesday. On Wednesday, FOMC minutes, baby. You already know it. But Thursday is when we get into some good stuff. We want to talk about these good things. We obviously want that weekly jobless claim. We're looking on good reports. The forecast is 218,000, which obviously we want a little bit around there. Nothing too significant. We don't want anything wild. Keep that unemployment rate where it's at. Nothing absurd there. We have the Philly Fed Index. So previously 5.6, so we'll see where we end up going there. We have existing home sales. Again, we're rocking that home market information, which again, some of these data points could be good. We have Lowe's and Home Depot reporting earnings this week, so it'll be pretty good to have some of that information as well. We have the leading economic indicators, so that'll be an interesting report to look at, see what's going on there. But Friday has some of the heaters. These ones have some impact, certainly have some impact on the market. So we have the market manufacturing PMI, which the PMI stands for Purchasing Managers Index. So pretty well, this for the most part means the opinion of quote-unquote purchasing managers, what their opinion of the economy is, if it is a good economy, whether it's growing, stagnant, or decreasing. So these numbers are pretty important for us because these can have a pretty big impact, and that's divided into both the manufacturing section and services section. So obviously, there are two differing reports with two differing numbers, so it's important to look at this because this could have an impact on global stocks. Maybe not necessarily global, but for the most part, this will be the U.S. version here, so it'll be pretty important for us to look at. And as far as the last thing on there, the Consumer Sentiment Index is a very, very important one because this pretty well shows us the consumer sentiment on the economy, what the consumer is thinking of the economy. So their opinion, whether it's growing, shrinking, or stagnant. So that is an important one, how they think the health and strength of the economy is. So obviously you want that to be a good report. You want a high number here. You want people to be confident in the economy because high confidence leads to more purchasing, which leads to strengthening and growing economy still. Regardless of what happens, you can always, avoid a stagnant economy if people don't get afraid. Part of that is people are afraid of recession, stuff like that, and then they stop, investing in the economy, and that's kind of what slows growth, and then we just kind of take a hit. So for the most part, you just got to keep on just living life like you normally would, and hope for the best. You can't necessarily time any sort of recession, but these kind of reports here on Friday could be a good indicator necessarily of what direction we're headed in. So definitely take a look at these reports. And I think since they're early in the morning, you'll see stocks react as a result, potentially, if there's anything severe that's noteworthy on these reports. So definitely take a look at it. And obviously we have housing market taking a look, a little glimpse at the housing market this week. So it'll be interesting to see. So hope you enjoyed.